the problem is not your 9 to 5. I see a lot of people saying and even complaining sometimes about, well, my job doesn't pay me enough. Well, truth be told, you are putting your future, you're putting, your life stake in the hands of the system. The system is not supposed to take care of you. The system takes care of who it wants to take care of. And it's up to you to realize that, okay, my hold on. It's up to you to realize that, okay, how can I make the system work for me? You look around, everybody's going to college, everybody's taking out student loans, and then everybody gets a job, and then they're either in debt or they come out unemployed, can't find a job. One of my friends, she's going to college to study English. She's majoring in English. And then after those 4 years of English, then she goes to law school. Like, do you not see what the problem is right there? You're going to college for 4 years to major in English. What have you been learning the past 4 years in high school? That's the problem. And when people say I work a 9 to 5, like, bro, your problem is not your 9 to 5. The problem is the system. But now, once you realize that you can't change the system, that you can only make the system work for you, that's when we start to get onto something. And in this video, I'm here to teach you how you can make the system work for you. Now, let's get it started. Number one, you have to pick a good career. Pick a career that's not replaceable by AI. And what career could that be? Listen, there's no good career out there. There's no bad career out there. You have to pick something that you really want to do, something that you are very interested in, and also something that's irreplaceable, something that is not replaceable. Now, you might say nursing. Okay, nursing is not replaceable as of right now, but truth be told, nursing will be replaceable in the next, coming future. So, for example, I'm going to be doing nursing. I'm doing it for the short term, because again, I have bigger plans. But you have to pick something that, okay, you can do for the right now. Let's just say you already have a 9 to 5. How can you maximize the 9 to 5 and then let the system work for you? Step one, like, you need to have good time management. You need to manage your time properly. You need to use your time properly. If you come back from work by 5:30 p.m., what is the first thing you do? Do you hop on the game? Do you take a shower? What do you do? I need you to start managing your time properly, because with the tools and keys that I'm going to give you here, listen, once you manage your time properly, nothing can stop you. Okay, let's just say I get home from work by 5:30. 5:30, I go take a shower, I eat. 6:15. From 6:15 till 9:30, you have enough time to do whatever it is that you need to do to beat the system. So now, I want you to look at your current schedule, or let's just say, for example, you still have school, you go to school. You get back home, especially if you're in high school, you get back home 3:30, 4:30. And look, I'm a teenager as well. You probably don't go to sleep till 10:30. You probably don't go to sleep till 10:30. What are you doing between that 4 to 6? What are you doing between that 5 to 9, the 6 to 9, the 6 to 10? What are you doing? Because it's through those hours, that's what's going to help you to let the system work for you. That's what's going to help you to let your money work for you. Again, I see too many people working for their money. And in order for you to let your money work for you, let the system work for you, you have to set up a path. You have to set, blocks, stepping stones. And you can only do that within the 5 to 9 and the 6 to 10. Again, it's all up to you. It's literally all up to you. If you're in high school, look, this is perfect. This is literally perfect. Now, the key in those moments, the key in, on what to do within those times, I'm about to give it to you. Create a personal brand. Start recording content. Record content about, something that you're very knowledgeable on. If you're not knowledgeable on it, start putting yourself out there, talking about things that you're interested in. If it's music, for example, give your thoughts. Give music reviews, give album reviews. If you like movies and stuff, give movie reviews. Different things. But you have to build your personal brand. And a lot of people are not going to like that because a lot of people are scared to show their face online. And truth be told, the biggest marketing hack, the biggest marketing genius, whatever it is, the biggest marketing hack is you. You are the marketing. You are the marketing. No matter how much I try to, hook this, people are there for me. Look at Kanye West. Kanye West is the marketing strategy. Why do you think brands want to sign him, or why do you think Adidas wanted him to come to their brand? Because he was the marketing. You look at Yeezy. Yeezy is the most popular Adidas shoe that I know. When you talk about Adidas, I think about Yeezy. Another example of this could be Michael Jordan. When you talk about Michael Jordan, I think about Nike. Now that is a little bit different, but I'm going to keep using the Kanye West example. When you talk about Adidas, I think of Kanye. That's why I'm telling you, your personal brand is the marketing. So you have to find a way to build it. Find something that you're interested about. Find something that you're knowledgeable about. And talk about it. If it's your 9 to 5, talk about that. Your day, talk about, things that you see on a day-to-day basis. If you're a teacher, for example, what you see in students, you could talk about, 5 things that I notice in every student as a teacher. You're building your personal brand. Now, if you're in high school, 5 things that I see in high school. But look, you don't want your content. Look, you don't want people to be there for your content. You want people to be there for you. You want people to be there for what you know. I mean, you don't want people to be there for what you know. You want people to be there because it's you. Because then you could be able to switch. Oh, Kanye did. Oh, matter of fact, it's not even about what he's doing. Who is he there? If they say an artist is coming to a party, forget what he's doing. Is he going to be there? That's what a personal brand can do for you. But you have to build it properly. So within that 5 to 9, on a day-to-day basis, this is something that you can be consistent in. What are you doing between those times? And the biggest marketing, the biggest way to be successful is building a personal brand. People want to see you. People want to know you. You owe the world a gift, and it's you have no choice but to spread it. You have no choice but to show it to the world. God has given you a gift, and you have no choice. You have no other choice but to show it to the world. You owe it to the world to show what gift God has given you. And if you don't do that, man, I hate to say it, but what do you expect? You really need to to manage your time properly between the 5 to 9, the 6 to 10. Now, I'm going to talk about why people are not successful at it. Number one, they give up. Like, that is the number one reason why most people are not successful at it. They give up. And the moment that you give up, you lose all chances at success. The moment that you give up, you lose every opportunity to be successful. Because at that point, there's no way you can be successful. There's literally no way. So, and I just dropped a video on this. I said, your ability to be successful is not dependent on being good or bad. It's dependent on you not giving up. Just don't give up. Just don't give up. Just keep on going. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. If in 5 years you haven't gotten some type of progress, some type of growth, there's something you're doing wrong. If in 5 years you have not mastered the art of your personal brand, of building a personal brand, hey man, maybe you just weren't destined. And I can't even say you just weren't destined for success, because everybody is destined for success. It's all on you, bro. It's all on you. Your ability to manage the time God has given you, because you're only on here for a little, just for a little while. You're only on this planet, this earth, for just a little while. That 9 to 5 is not the problem. The system is not the problem. Because if the system was the problem, if the system was the problem, there would be a change. But the system is not the problem. It's just people don't know how to use the system to their advantage. And have you noticed that the people that use the system to their advantage don't complain about the system? The rich people do not complain. The rich people do not complain about the system. So if the system really was a problem, it would be a problem for everybody, right? It's on you to realize that if they are making it work for them, how can I make it work for myself? How can you make it work for yourself? That's the simple question. Make it work. And it's not hard either. It's not hard. It's not hard. All you need to do is to build a personal brand. Build a personal brand. That's why everybody that you watch, what do they have? A personal brand. Every person that you are entertained by, what do they have? A personal brand. The TikToks you watch, personal brand. The videos you watch, personal brand. The Instagrams you follow, personal brand. This video that you're watching, personal brand. It's like the clothes that you are wearing, right? If you care about your clothes, what made you buy it? Who was the inspiration behind it? Personal brand. Dior, Christian Dior, personal brand. Yves Saint Laurent, personal brand. The actors that you watch, most of the time you don't even watch movies because of the movie. You watch movies because of the actor in the movie. Have you started to notice that most of the movies that you are starting to watch, it's not even because of the movie. Sinners, Michael B. Jordan. I want you to think about these things. Personal brand is important. It cannot get replaced by AI. Because look, the only thing AI can do is to copy it. And AI cannot copy what has not been shared. And for AI to copy it needs your permission. So you cannot be replaced. Look, people that say humans will be replaced by AI, listen, once you show your personality to the people, once people know who you are, like, what makes you think you will be replaced? You know, once you give people not just the knowledge, you give them your personality mixed in with the knowledge, that they keep coming back for more, as you will. Because look, there are so many topics that, you know, I will continue to cover on this subject, and personal brand is just one of them. Personal brand is just one of them. And once you realize that with this personal brand, you can do anything. You can be anywhere in the world and make money just because of this. Just because it is. I want you to understand, OnlyFans stars, personal brand. They make money because of this. For the wrong reasons. But why can't you make money from your face? From this? For the right reasons. From what's in here. Your 9 to 5 is not the problem. The system is not the problem. The problem is your ability to use the system, to use your 9 to 5 to work for you. You know, there's a quote I saw. It says, from 9 to 5. So let's just say you have a 9 to 5. From 9 till 12, you're working for the government. From 12 till 3. Yeah, from 12 to 3, you're working for your bills, you know, car note, all of that. And from 3 to 5, you are working for yourself. You only get 2 hours to yourself. About 40% or 30% goes in taxes. 20% goes in. No, you know what? About 30% goes to bills, and then only 20% to yourself. Don't you think you owe yourself more than 20% of your own hard labor? If the government is getting 40% or 30% of your hard labor, and you're getting 20%, don't you think that's quite crazy? Is it not? and you are sweating, listen, the key to letting your 9 to 5 work for you is your personal brand. It's that simple, man. Stay locked in.